DeepSeek, which landed like a bombshell and put unprecedented pressure on the Americans. The sudden debut of DeepSeek has made Americans even more fearful than the arrival of sixth-generation fighter jets. Just how much influence does DeepSeek have on the United States? The answer is, its impact is at least as great as that of the sixth-generation fighter jets, if not greater. While sixth-generation fighter jets only enhance China's air superiority in terms of weaponry, DeepSeek fundamentally challenges and even undermines America's technology leadership in its future strategies, and could potentially reshape the global industrial landscape. The Americans have tried every possible means to dig into every detail of DeepSeek founder Liang Wenfeng's background and statements, and have even launched large-scale malicious attacks on DeepSeek's official website. Clearly, DeepSeek has put enormous pressure on the United States. But DeepSeek's founder, Liang Wenfeng, deeply resonated with millions of Chinese people with his statement, "My algorithms only serve the 5-star red flag," moving the entire nation. Liang Wenfeng can now be considered a national treasure-level figure in our country. He enjoys special state-level security protection, and he is... Following Ren Zhengfei, another talent has emerged who has created cutting-edge technology for our country. On the very day DeepSeek was launched, NVIDIA alone saw its market value evaporate by $589 billion in a single day. That's approximately 4.27 trillion RMB, setting the record for the largest single-day market value loss since the establishment of stock markets in human history. At his peak, Evergrande's Xu Jiayin's personal wealth once reached 320 billion RMB, which is about $45 billion US. In other words, NVIDIA lost the equivalent of 13 peak period Xu Jiayin's fortunes in an instant. How shocking is this? You probably have some idea now. The United States wants to use AI and chips to build a new technological hegemony. But the emergence of DeepSeek has directly disrupted this plan. Why? Because Liang Wenfeng has proven one thing. Creating top-level AI does not actually require burning that much money. With a small team of 139 people and just $5,570,000, he achieved results that took OpenAI $1 billion to reach, and half of his team are fresh graduates. This result has directly shaken the very foundation of the American AI industry. On the surface, Liang Wenfeng seems like a dark horse who appeared out of nowhere, but in reality, he has been preparing for this day for over a decade. Back in 2008, when Wall Street was still reeling from the financial crisis, Liang Wenfeng and his classmates from Zhejiang University had already started researching how to use AI to predict the stock market. In 2015, he founded Highflyer Quant. While traditional private equity firms were still studying candlestick charts, he was already using AI for high-frequency trading. And in 2021, that year was even more of a milestone for Liang Wenfeng. His assets under management soared past 100 billion yuan, making him one of the 4 leading figures in China's quantitative private equity sector, even surpassing Buffett and Bill Gates. In 2023, Liang Wenfeng quietly announced the founding of DeepSeek, and just over a year later, DeepSeek launched the Mala architecture AI large model. The training costs were reduced to just 5% of traditional solutions. Simply put, while others needed 100 supercomputers to train their AI large models, he could do it with just 5. The engineers at OpenAI were stunned. At OpenAI, the annual salary of a department executive is higher than DeepSeek's entire model training cost, and this was achieved in less than 2 years. DeepSeek's large model burst onto the scene. The so-called tech giants in Silicon Valley were left speechless because they never imagined that a homegrown Chinese entrepreneur who had never studied abroad, leading a small team, could create such a powerful AI large model. Do you know how impressive DeepSeek is? Simply put, it's like a human brain. When it answers your questions, it even takes your personal situation into account. For example, if you ask it for travel tips, it will even care about what time your flight is, whether you have enough energy, and thoughtfully schedule time for you to rest on the ride. There was even a parent who took their child to the hospital and used DeepSeek to check the diagnosis results against the doctors. It's almost exactly the same. What's even more surprising is that when some netizens jokingly asked it to write a program for an intercontinental missile, it actually did so without any hesitation, which scared a bunch of people. While other adults are still using it for fortune-telling or dating, 10-year-old kids can already use 2 AI programs to finish a PPT in 3 minutes. There are even Gen Z live streamers now. Using DeepSeek, a live streamer managed to sell a whopping 330 million yuan worth of goods in just one night. An even more impressive boss lady from Yiwu is using AI to run her international business. All she has to do is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of the camera, and instantly, videos in dozens of languages are generated, done in just 10 minutes without even needing to manually add subtitles. It's hard not to marvel at how fast AI and artificial intelligence are developing. Just as Jack Ma said, in the next 20 years, the tremendous changes brought about by AI will surpass everyone's imagination, because AI will usher in an even greater era. We are experiencing an unprecedented transformation, shifting from the industrial age to the digital age. In the future, more and more jobs will be replaced by artificial intelligence, and we will witness the greatest technological wave in human history. The field of AI will also become a new direction for development. AI won't take your job, but people who know how to use AI will. So starting from 2025, you really shouldn't be anxious anymore. Your child's grades won't matter. In the next 10 years, any work that top students can do, machines will be able to do as well. While you're still scrimping and saving to enroll your child in all kinds of classes, this year, AI combined with humanoid robots has already begun large-scale mass production. As a result, the first batch of AI civil servants in Shenzhen has officially started their posts. They don't receive a salary. They work year-round without breaks, and their efficiency is 10 times that of humans. In the future, all jobs unrelated to creativity, including doctors, lawyers, and teachers, will be completely wiped out. The era when education could change your fate can end just like that. In this era of rapid AI development, how should parents teach their children to use AI to avoid being left behind by the times? If your child is between the ages of 3 and 15, the critical period for developing technological thinking, and still doesn't know much about AI,